Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
He certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns the quarterback can throw in a game. You turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
Play action now, Young. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defenders can cover him.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready. Young to throw here on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Come on, set, hut,
They've got a man in motion.
40.
3rd and long, Young. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice pack. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the 1st round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of, and against at times a winning effort. You'll take the 3 touchdowns every single week and twice on Sunday. All those turnovers can't happen. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win, but a repeat this week with all those mistakes, long odds.
No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
A gain of 18.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, here's Dart. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a
Robbie just got lit the
defense
fuck up.
here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Barkley up the pistol again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Jaron Reed. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Number 26.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Dart out of the shotgun. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Chargers 0. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind the next time the ball comes his way. He better be ready for some contact.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Johnson finds the football, complete. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. He's got it over the middle. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this.
Let's go now. 45.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Okay,
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. And the offense remains on the field as they face 4th and 1. They're going for it. Young. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A first chance inside the red zone for the Chargers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Again, it's Young. And the Commanders get home. They drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
A 4-yard loss.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Black.
Pierce up the middle. And he's going to salvage a couple by bouncing this outside, but that's it. It's a gain of 2. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stays in the pocket. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Check right.
Pierce gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Gets it downfield. All target to Sutton. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That's his back. Here's Barkley. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picks up 28 on the play, and the Commanders will have a 1st. It's going to tuck it and run. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender doesn't.
And they will score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Chargers 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers, their running back Dameon Pierce, ready for their next drive. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession.
Let's go.
First down, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready, ready. Red.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready?
And going play action. Young. He lets a heater go deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a pick for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Dart gonna go for it on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the pistol, give to Pierce. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers who have first and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, ready.
Now it's Young. And pass caught by Strange. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 43. That throw behind his intended target.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Set, hut. Ready.
Young to throw here on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taking it to bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rim and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Young finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready? Ready? Ready.
Pierce will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Ready. Hut.
From the gun, Piron. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kazir White has it. And the Chargers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 34-yard line.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Blue. Hut.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Another try following the sack. He's taken in by Romadunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romadunze touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Commanders 14.
Gano ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
Second and inches at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kaiser White has it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Gano ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Washington will take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Washington first down.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble! And it's scooped up by the Chargers! And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown! The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano ends the point after. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 28, Commanders 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And this trying to be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. First call here coming from the shotgun. Zone read give here to Barkley. He spins right by him. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Javon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Completed to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Washington.
All right, set now. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
A gain of 12.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. This one's caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Let's go now.
They're going to run with Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4.
A loss of 2 yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Ready.
On third down, it's Young. Gets everything he has under this throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40. So much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on first and 10 across midfield.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now run, it's Pierce. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Now here he goes. Ooh, and he is correct at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but so would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get 13 on the pickup, and it brings up an LA first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Young to throw it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So they're left facing third and long.
Brings up third down and 15.
Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. So we're through 3 here. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart from the pistol. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's got Sutton complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
Aren't going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll throw it yet again. Flush down out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to.
Set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, green, set.
Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
A loss of a yard.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks. And that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Here we go, set.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Out is Graham Gano to try to knock this through. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right half. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Escapes out to the left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. Darts back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back in for the Los Angeles pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you. Every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get two, it's almost a certainty.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Ruffy the kicker. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Well, they might have left the field after that last pick six.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the fourth quarter before, but now a three-score game coming off of a turnover. Yeah, this one should be likely over.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. Dart pushing him to get set up quick here. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up second down. Now Dart. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Washington.
Going on first down. It's Dart. He has it down close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal. That's a 3-yard
offense in the hurry up now. Barkley going to try to smash his way in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Short of the goal line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here he goes on the bootleg. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 28.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, that makes it even more difficult.
It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Fires right away, but incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. You know, ready to send this away.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Trying to push it deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 56 yards.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Dart looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Darts out of the shotgun. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
1st and goal, Washington.
They are throwing it again. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
Chargers 45. Commanders 35.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should suck this game away. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback, and now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Right.
The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Black. Ready.
Your favorite formation, right block, the victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.